Hello everyone, welcome to this, our season finale of Indie Showcase. Really quickly, I want to say thank you so much to everyone who's here, everyone who's been here, everyone who has hung out with us for this. It has been a wonderful heckin' time co-producing this show, along with the wonderful, amazing B Zelda. I'm so excited that we got to play so many indie games with so many cool folks, and today is no different. I'm very excited. Today we are going to be playing The Land Whispers with all these cool folks. We're going to go around and say hi hello to them in a second. But before we do, I just want to do a quick reminder about a few things. So first thing being code 2040. Roll20 is still matching donations to code 2040, which is a really excellent organization that's working to make things a little more equal, a little more fair in the the tech sector, because it most certainly is not. It is not equitable, and it's something that needs to be worked on, and Code 2040 is out there doing some of that work. So matching donations to that, check it out. If you got a few extra bucks in your pocket, throw it that way. It's a good organization. We have, as part of the season finale, a giveaway. In the chat, the wonderful, amazing B Zelda is going to be putting up a giveaway code for y'all, and it is for 3 months of Roll20 Pro, which is really heckin' awesome.
3 whole months?
3 whole months? Roll20 Pro. Listen, you want it? We got it for you. It's gonna be given away in the chat. We think, talking to the game, I took a moment and spoke to the game designer of this game, and they said that there's probably a good little breakpoint somewhere in the middle where we can roll that giveaway for you. So keep your eyes out in chat for that. This game we are playing today is The Land Whispers. I'm very heckin' excited. It's over on itch.io. We're gonna be posting the link in chat. You can pick it up, you can play it right away. It is one of those wonderful, amazing GM-less, prep-less games that you can jump right into with your friends, and that is what we will be doing today. And I think that's it for the announcements for now. So I'm gonna say, I do this every time. I'm sorry for being so rude. Hi, hello there. My name is Jess, and I'm one of the co-producers of this show. Today I will be playing Dawn Mist, whose pronouns are they, them. I'm gonna wait to describe them until we go in a little bit. But let's go around and say hi hello to all these cool heckin' folks with us today, starting with the game designer of this game, Joe? Oh, you muted.
There we go. Hello. I'm told I designed this game, but it was so long ago I don't remember. Yes, I am technically also Jess, but call me Joe while we're here. For ease of for everyone's peace of mind. My pronouns are she, they, and I will be playing Kestrel, whose pronouns are they, them, and we will learn a little more about them later.
Awesome. Perfect. Next up is Michael.
Hello, my name is Michael Sinclair II. My pronouns are he, him. I'm a professional TTRPG performer, and today I'm playing Patrice Robson. His pronouns are he, him.
Awesome. Prince.
Yeah, hello, my name's Prince, aka Dimples and Dice. I am a TTRPG streamer, game master, all that jazz. I'll be playing Frost Snowden. His pronouns are he, him, as well as mine.
Awesome. And last but certainly not least, Katie Mae. Hi, how's
Hello, it's going good. I'm Katie Mae. I use she, they pronouns. I'm a professional TTRPG goblin. I will be playing the lovely Braha Bello today, who uses she, her pronouns, but me, on a human sentient being scale, use she, they pronouns. And that is who I am.
Heckin' amazing. All right, we're jumping in pretty quick to this one. I'm gonna pull us over to the other screen where you will see this lovely heckin' layout, which we all commented on.
It's so good.
It's so pretty, y'all. Look at this with these beautiful heckin' matching card decks to the playmat. We love it. We love it so much. Over on the side here in the journal, we all have handouts. and we are going to go around reading them because this is one of those games, like I said, it's GM-less, it's prep-less, you can jump right into playing it with your friends. And one of the cool heckin' things is that right in the documents of how you play, there's a little bit of flavor for the world, a little bit of context, and a little bit of the rules. So, Joe, if you would start us off, please.
Sure. Okay, checking to make sure I'm unmuted again.
The paranoia is real.
Right. The Land Whispers is played by drawing cards and answering the prompts on them. Whether you choose to create characters and roleplay as a means of answering the prompts is up to you, but it is recommended before you start, talk with your fellow players, hello fellow players, and decide as a group whether you will lean toward roleplaying or not. What do we think? Are we leaning toward roleplaying or not?
100%.
I feel like yes.
Heck yes.
I feel
Okay.
like this crew came ready to role play.
So the Land Whispers is a card deck comprised of 4 categories. Each category aligns to a suit within a deck of playing cards, so you can use a playing card deck and the prompt key in the back of the book, etc., to do that if you aren't able to print the custom cards. So if we were playing in real life around a table, we could do that, but we don't need to because we have digital cards. So that is our preparing to play, and we're on to introductions and discoveries.
Whoop. So, sorry. So we're gonna do a slight jump. Michael, would you mind
Yep.
doing the
Got it.
first of introductions and discoveries, the second document?
Yep. So, playing the game, introductions, and discoveries. Decide the order in which you will take your turns by whatever means you'd like. Taking your turns, each person will introduce their character by name, their pronouns, and by giving a brief description of their most notable feature. This could be a physical trait or something your character wears or does that's unique to them.
All right. So we should do that part, I guess.
Okay. So let's do that part first. I will go first since we decided our play order will be the order that we're on screen. Make it easy, keep it simple. And so as I already mentioned, I am playing Dawn Mist today. Their pronouns are they, them. A brief description of them. They're a beefy babe. They're a thembo. They are, well-meaning. They are big of beef and large
Strong
of
apart. Oh boy.
Oh no, I love them.
And I was gonna say, contrary to their name, which is, Dawn Mist, it's a little bit dewy. They don't like the rain, and they will immediately, they will immediately leave and go home if it starts to rain.
Oh
Oh. Sounds like we're gonna have to build the shelter really fast.
Absolutely.
no.
All right, my turn, I believe. So I will be playing Kestrel, who has they, them pronouns. They are a little on the small side, wear kind of a hoodie type of jacket, and their distinguishing standout feature is that they have heterochromia because OC do not steal.
It's all the justification you need.
Yeah.
All right. I believe that I'm next. So today I am playing Patrice Robson. He has he, him pronouns. What you can see Patrice Robson normally wear is just like outdoor gear. Thinks of himself as a guide. So he has like Panagonia or South Face like gear. And he also likes collecting little tidbits in nature, but he likes to ask nature before he does so. And that's he's an older gentleman, so that's Patrice.
Yeah, so I'm playing Frost Snowden, he, him. Frost is not good with nature, so Frost is out here with a 3-piece pinstripe suit on and a Rolex and a little cane. He likes to check his watch constantly. And it is a very, very nice watch. Probably the most expensive thing he has, even more expensive than his suit. But he is surviving the wilderness in whatever way he can.
That's so cute. I think last to be introduced is Braha Bello, with she, her pronouns. She is very tall, but I also think very lanky. And I think the most notable thing about her is that on this very lanky arm, there is just a incredibly long line of friendship bracelets that has been made or given, but they're all just like so dirty. They're near indistinguishable from each other. It is frankly horrifying to look at. And so I think that's the most notable thing that she's got going on right now.
Hi, I love everyone's characters. Oh, amazing. So, Prince, do you want to read the next? I think we decided on the next. Why don't you do the next 3? Because it's just individual sentences for the next bit. So
Cool. So going in turn order, ask single questions of any other player. Each player should ask and answer only one question. Once everyone has answered and asked their questions, the first person pulls one card from each deck and the round begins.
I think that's me. On their turn, each player creates a hand by drawing one card from each of the 4 decks. You, your home, the land, the past. Going around the table, each player will answer their hand of cards. Discuss with one another who participates in the scene if you are role-playing, or discuss the potential answers to the prompt. The person whose hand is currently being played ultimately has the final say, but remember to encourage and be receptive to collaboration.
perfect. Awesome. So we start with our first hand.
Gotta
Right?
do questions of each other first.
Oh, we do the questions first. Sorry. See,
Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
this is why it's
So-
so wonderful to have the game designer
Right?
here.
Right?
Yeah. So any question you please to ask of the character who you choose.
Okay, so we did cheat this a little bit. We decided to make it a little easier by going around and turning to our on-screen right, which is my in real life left.
Right, yes.
So I'm gonna ask a question of Joe about Kestrel.
Mhm.
Kestrel. Listen, you made it your distinctive feature. I have to ask.
Do it.
Has your heterochromia, has it been a source of like positive or negative, commentary all your life? Like, have people always like been like, oh gosh, they're so special, they're so beautiful, or like, is it not like that here? What's
Ooh. I think for them it's been a little bit of both. A little bit 50-50. Some people are freaked out by it, other people find it fascinating, but either way it gets them so much attention and they hate that.
nice?
Which I believe now it is my turn to ask a question of Patrice. Patrice, are you new to this specific wilderness, or have you come to this where we are now? Have you come out here before?
Oh no, I saw it on a guide that was really quite nice. It said, please visit, this wonderful outdoor wilderness, and I could not come. I got in my little van and came over.
Beautiful.
All right, so now I got to ask Frost Snowden a question. Who repairs your watch when it is broken?
Oh, I do, my friend. This is a bit of a family heirloom, so I've been taught to keep it in shape.
Nice.
Okay. I gotta ask a question of Braha. Braha, have you ever used that hammer to build or break anything?
Oh yeah, I suppose we should talk about this. This is my aspirational hammer. I keep it around me even though I am not strong enough to lift it yet, but it's kind of like a pair of skinny jeans. You look at it and you say, one day I will lift this hammer. So have I used it to repair or break anything? Yes, several times, but it was always on accident. Thank you. And I think the question I want to know about Dawn Mist, as it is in the name, which makes you happiest, sunrises or sunsets?
You know, I think I have to say I really like the sunrise, because then that means I'm gonna, you know, have a nice, like, sun, you know, it's a nice bright sunny sunrise. You're gonna have a nice bright sunny day all day. If it doesn't start good, then it's not gonna be a good day. You just know it, and I don't like that. And so I just really like it when it starts nice. That's all. Come on,
no.
sunrise.
Everyone is so wholesome. I can't.
I hope we don't ruin their lives. Anyways.
Don't say that.
Oh no, that was the DM in me. I need to curb that.
Right?
I need to curb that for the next
Like,
few hours.
I felt it scratching at the back of
I
my
know.
head, but I didn't let it slip out.
Dangerous game. Okay, player.
Right, we'll see what the cards do to us.
Oh god. Okay. So is
think
the
it's,
best is the best thing to do here to like deal out the cards?
If you like, I can just pull them and put them into place on each hand, just to make it easier on all of us. Honestly, I just have everyone pull straight from the deck.
Okay.
When
Okay.
it's their turn.
Okay. Well, it's me first, isn't it? Because that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
So I'll just pull them all and lay them out. Think. I love.
Yeah, rules do not expressly indicate whether you pull and play one card at a time or you pull the whole hand and try to fit it together. That is entirely up to you.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna pull them all out, and then we can decide how we feel about this.
Ooh, we're
so-
spicy already.
I haven't
it's
even
already
your
spice.
reaction is the
Tasty,
first
tasty,
thing.
tasty, tasty, tasty.
Now I'm worried.
Yeah.
Now I'm so scared. Okay, hang on. I wanted to point out for everyone. These are our decks. There's you, your home, your land, the past. I will. God, I'm gonna. I'm scared now because of all of you.
I feel like the rampant scheme energy in this Zoom call tonight. I love it.
Okay, what secret have you kept? So, I guess we'll see. What secret have you kept from the others? Oh my god, okay. Right off the bat.
Tell us your secrets.
Who finds out and how?
Spicy.
Hard
Oh
to be
my
a Thembo, you know, it's how out here in these woods, real hard.
Oh no.
Just a secret
It's
collection
a hot them
tempo.
summer.
Oh boy.
Oh god.
But you get to choose any of these to answer, right?
No, you play through the whole hand.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
fuck.
yeah.
I didn't even
yeah.
realize that. I thought
Oh,
like you get to
yeah.
pick and choose. And,
Yeah.
but
Each,
oh, you
each one,
Oh.
each one has
oh wow.
yeah, each one has a different degree of impact. One is about you, one is about the place you're living, and one is about the whole zone we're in, and then another is about the past of this location we found.
Okay. So then am I I'll read them all out and then like decide
Yeah.
what the hell's about to happen?
Yeah.
Okay, so
that's
first
fine.
I have a secret. Someone's gonna find out my secret. Cool. Oh my god. What sort of livestock have you acquired? How did you come by them? What do you use them for? Okay. Out in the wilds, you have seen something you fear is a threat. The rain. I'm kidding. Maybe. Say what you've discovered. Oh, what you've observed about it, and discuss with the others how to deal with it. You find the bones. You find the bones of a creature massive and ancient. Describe how you make this discovery. Do you know what it once was? Do these creatures still exist? Okay. So I really can see something with everyone in this. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm like... Because I think, like, Michael, you were like, oh, Patrice, wilderness man out in the woods. Like, no, I'm seeing, like, everyone in this. Let's see. How do I paint a whole picture with all of this? So firstly, what secret have you kept from others and who finds out? Oh God, I want it to be, I was gonna do a secret soft thing. On the nice sunniest days, Dawn Mist disappears, and I don't know who notices. I don't know if anyone like would super notice or super care. Oh, you're like,
Oh, we got props.
oh gosh, but I think it makes sense that Patrice would find them one day. Do you want to play this out with me? You would see Dawn Mist like deep in the forest, and I think you would come upon them and see them kind of hunched. They're sitting on a big rock and they're kind of like hunched over, and you see them kind of like doing something.
All right.
Hey there, Dawn Mist. Are you okay over there? It seems like you've been crouched down there for a while. I was just over here admiring a couple of these little puddle rocks, and I looked up and I know it was there for a while, and I saw that you were there for a while too. I'm just a little bit concerned.
Well, you know, thank you for your concern. I just wanted to, I think they're doing a very bad job of like hiding. They clearly have like some sort of tool in their hand and something else. I just came out here cause, you know, it was a bit too bright. So I wanted to, the shade of the trees. I came out here to enjoy the trees. That's definitely what I'm doing. Trees.
Yeah, they're certainly everywhere, and I guess you'd like to take a little break from now and then from the sun. I mean, you know, the sun gets kind of intense for a while, so I can understand needing some shade. But I heard like tinkering or something, some little metal on stone or metal on metal or something, and it caught my attention there for a second.
Oh. Okay, you caught me. I really like drawing tiny mosaic art on tiles, okay? And it only dries when the sun is really, really bright, and I have to lay it out in the sun, and then it goes and it kind of like cooks it, and then it looks really nice, and it's the only time it works.
It's wonderful. There's no problem with that.
Well, you know, I'm not very good at it. I don't think anyone would like it, but so I just keep them all in my house. They're all in a box.
I mean, I would like one day when you feel like one of your arts are nice to give away, and here, you could take this if you need it.
And it's like maybe it's just like some weird, we're in a fantasy world. Yeah. Maybe it's just some weird wood that when it's burned, the charcoal kind of gives like a deep blue kind of like ash to it. So it's like maybe you could use one of these to, I don't know, add some different color to your palette.
That is exactly the color I needed. Okay, I'll trade you.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, well, yeah.
Actually, wait, hang on. And I'm gonna take the thing from you and like finish it with a little bit of like the blue you just gave me. Like, okay, this needs to sit in the sun for at least 20 more minutes, but then it's good.
Oh, of course. I'll put it right on top of my pack, right in the sun, so I don't forget it, and I could just slip in my pack when I'm ready to go.
Thanks, Patrice.
Oh, of course. Yeah. So that's. I feel like that's how Patrice would go along in that situation.
Thank you for. And I think this is still a secret between us for now.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I don't know if I was supposed to do one big thing, but that was the first thing I thought of.
You are more than welcome to. On some of these, like if you don't want to deal with a scene, you can just answer the questions and we can proceed and describe. We can kind of mix and match it. Go with what you feel.
All right. Okay. What sort of livestock have you acquired? What exists in this world? How do we feel?
Into your heart.
Oh no, you went robot.
No! Okay, no one make fun of me.
Okay. I'm
Ahabello is now a robot.
Yeah. It's
That's
okay.
her secret.
We were warned that this was gonna happen. There are worse things that could have happened.
What sort of livestock are in this world? I don't know. Are we regular animals or like?
We're in the. I thought we established we're in the Cottagecore plane.
Cottagecore
I have a Rolex. I'm just saying. So we can have deer, we can have cows, we can have buffalo.
Okay.
We can have dragons if you want to have dragons. Whatever.
Yeah, we decided our setting
dragon
was
sheep?
like magical fantasy cottagecore.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna say that the livestock I have acquired is a brand new herd of jackalopes, and they're these.
Sorry, I keep forgetting that cursing's not on this show.
Oh yeah, for anyone that wasn't sure, it's like PG-13, so we get one swear, and Katie Mae just used it.
I've used them all. I'm so sorry. If you'd like to bill me whatever amount you feel is appropriate, that's fine.
We always love saying we get one. Okay.
I was just really excited about jackalopes. Oh, my apologies.
I thought something else happened, but you were just really excited.
Okay, so what sort of livestock have you acquired? How did you come by them? What do you use them for? I think I got a herd of jackalopes. And how did you come by them? I think someone thought they were swindling me by giving me these jackalopes because they're fairly small, actually. They're like, I think they came from a place where it was like, hey, does it give you good meat? No good, right? And so they're fairly small, but what they do is they have these really bushy tails that you can then get like fine felt material from. You can like collect it, kind of shear it like a sheep or something. And their antlers grow too long and they need to be fined down, kind of like, I'm trying to think, kind of like how you have to, give your horses manicures. It's like that, but with the antlers. So they actually have, like, they're not good for meat, but they have like 2 other wonderful products that you can get from them, and that wasn't really appreciated by these other people, which is why they thought they were swindling me into taking them, and I'm gonna take them. And I'm gonna start.
Joke's on them.
Yeah. Hey, Braha Bello?
Yeah.
You got that hammer? I really need to get this fence going.
I bring it with me everywhere. It's not an aspiration if you take your eyes off it.
Yeah. So
you want me to build with it?
Yeah, I think it would be really good. Okay, I've got them in a small pen for now, but I think we could really I think if we gave them a nice big space, it might
a lot of hammer use is what you're thinking.
Yeah, I think that'd be real good.
Yeah, yeah, that's like something I can super mega totally do with this hammer. So, I'm gonna do it when it's dark out though and nobody's looking, just because I prefer to use the hammer just sort of in solace right now as it's still in its aspirational phase. But then after that, yeah, I love these guys. Have you named them yet? They're all very cute.
I haven't thought of enough names yet, but I did think I was gonna name at least that one Chuck.
That looks like a Chuck to me.
Right?
So
I
yeah,
just looked
I'm
at that
100%
guy and I
on board
was
with
like,
that.
that's a Chuck.
Yeah. You know, I think Frost would be really good at naming these jackalopes.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll just Frost do it.
Yeah. I think
All right.
for sure. Frost got the time. That was all Jess. I'm so sorry.
Yep. So I will build a giant fence with this hammer right here with this hammer, my aspirational hammer.
Yeah.
And just tomorrow, consider it done.
That's perfect, you know, because they actually like to sleep during the day. So, you know, nighttime fence making, perfect.
Great. So they'll be able to watch me use the aspirational hammer.
Yeah, I don't, you know, I haven't really talked to
Jackalopes
them
don't
much
talk, right?
or anything. Wait, what?
Jackalopes don't talk, right? They don't.
I mean, they haven't spoken to me yet. Do they talk?
I don't know.
You know, I'm gonna go ask Kestrel about this. I feel like
Kestrel would know. Kestrel would know.
I'm gonna leave you here.
Surely one of us talks to animals.
Oh my goodness.
Braha absolutely uses a regular hammer to build a fence in the night. Not the aspirational one, unfortunately. But boy, is she worried that the jackalopes will tell her secret.
Perhaps jackalopes keep a an oath of confidence.
They give up their fur, they give up their antlers, but they don't give up their secrets.
Oh,
Nice.
wow. Yes.
In this cottagecore realm, antelopes don't snitch. That's good. Good premise.
That is a
These
rule.
are the truths of our world.
It's actually just hitting me that I have no idea what the difference between jackalopes and antelopes is. Please, no one bother me while I find this out for us.
Oh, I'm imagining. Okay, here's what
You're
I'm
in for a
imagining them as.
surprise.
Please feel free to add on to this as you want. But I was imagining them kind of as like somewhere in between antelopes and rabbits.
Oh, they're rabbits. I just thought it
So-
was like a crazier.
But are they like antelope-sized rabbits or just rabbit-sized?
Maybe
Rabbit
they're sized
size.
antelopes.
They gotta be big. They gotta be big. They gotta be big.
Okay, so they're antelope-sized rabbits with horns.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
That's
here
fair.
for this.
That's a little scary.
How do you build a fence for them?
That's,
It's a very tall fence.
They're giant rabbits.
They don't have perspective. They don't snitch and they have no perspective. They're good.
they're like, what is that? 9 feet tall? It's like 4, but
I don't think I can jump that.
They're giant rabbits with really bushy tails that you have to brush and collect. They have hooves instead of paws.
terrible
Yeah.
depth perception.
And really big antlers that kind of grow sideways and out. And so they actually will, because they want them to, they get too heavy for their heads, which is why they will lie down for you to kind of like trim them. And I don't know what their antlers make.
I'm obsessed with them now.
I don't know what their antlers make, but something really good.
Well, we certainly don't need horses.
Nope. To ride an antelope, you have to put glasses on them so they have perspective and you're good to go. If they don't have the glasses, they just stay around the prairie.
Oh, you know how like they have those like the covers for
I see what you did
blinders,
there,
yeah.
Michael. I see what you did there.
but instead these ones need these ones need perspective. Oh god, okay.
I hope you know I wrote down a bunch of names for these jackalopes.
Oh my god. I'm so excited. Okay. Out in the wild, you've seen something that you fear is a threat. What? Y'all are gonna have to help me with this. What's a threat in this world? Say what you've observed about it and discuss with the others how to deal with it. Can we have a town hall? Can we have a town hall
Yes.
meeting?
Yeah.
We can.
Please.
To describe to talk about what we're gonna do about this threat. What the threat is, I don't know.
Well, it's a problem because they keep hunting the jackalopes.
Yep, that's it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. Mhm.
Yeah. Something's got
Okay.
the jackalopes all scared,
Mhm.
right?
Okay.
That's probably
Okay.
it.
I love this. All right.
Maybe the town hall is called because we don't know. We gotta find out.
Valid.
So equally cute jackalopes. There's a equally scary groundhog that comes and just like
You're telling me it burrows out of the ground? It is something that has to burrow out of the ground and
Yeah.
still be large enough to pull an antelope-sized
Yeah,
rabbit.
we're at the
back
town
into
hall.
the
What do you think the
ground?
This is horrifying.
Oh no! Okay.
Okay, great.
Oh, I
Is
love
that why the
this.
ground keeps shaking occasionally?
So we got like Sarlacc pet groundhogs. Just all right. Cool.
Who would call this meeting to order?
Patrice
Everybody
has
said
like
I'm a bit of
team
an
dad
authority.
energy.
Oh,
I
who
feel
has
like
team
it would be
hall?
Patrice. I just didn't want to. I feel like it would have been,
Yeah.
but I was waiting for someone
Yeah.
else.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess we're at the town hall.
You know, I've been feeling these rumblings on my nature walks lately, and they feel like they're coming more and more towards, you know, the prairie where we have all these jackalope, and you know, they seem to be coming towards it. It's a bit scary. You know what happens when one of these, you know, one of these creatures go up and try and get one of the cantaloupe from the ground. It's not fun business. It's very scary.
I saw something pop out of the ground and try to grab at one of them, but they managed to jump away.
Was it Chuck?
Is he the one with the stripe on his back?
Yeah, that's Chuck.
That's Chuck.
He's okay. I bandaged up his leg.
Oh my god.
Okay. Thank you for taking care of Chuck.
Sure.
Hey, we don't have enough glasses to move all these jackalope from one place to another either, so we gotta find some solution to it.
Could we
Okay,
put
yeah,
some stones on
solutions.
the ground?
Oh yeah, they can follow a trail real good if you just like it, you know, like it has to be like pretty distinct.
We gotta get the jackalopes off the ground.
Maybe we can build the jackalopes a tree house.
You know what?
Have to be a pretty big tree house, but me and my aspirational hammer, maybe we can make something happen.
Yeah, this is teamwork. I think.
Yeah,
I don't know how to build a tree house, but we can try.
Hey, Frost, don't you know someone who has herding cats to help, you know, get all these jackalopes to one place to another?
Well, some of them are a bit stubborn. Ducky will probably go along real nice, and Chuck, now that he's got a little bit scared, I think Chuck will follow along. But Alfred and Torian,
Alfred.
they're not going to be friendly to moving up into a tree.
What do they like to eat?
That's a dang good question.
I mean, they really like the alfalfa I've been bringing them. You know, they like really good when it's like real fresh and it still like smells nice and kind of like bright, you know, that like fresh. That's when they really like it. So I mean, I
Hopefully
think
you aren't afraid of heights, because we might have to bring it up to them instead of across to them.
I can climb.
I could rig something up too, and on one of my nature walks, I passed by a huge meadow of alfalfa. So I mean, we could just gather a bunch of that up, and we can get going on this.
Yeah.
is there like, you know, something kind of in between a tree house and a ground house? Like, you know, that we could like start them
Stump
off.
Stump house. Yeah, we got
Stump
A
house.
stilts house?
Stump house. It's different because your foundations use old stumps rather than stilts. You know, we use what's there. The stump house.
Can we
We
like
need to go find a stump then. A
Or we
big
can make
one.
some stumps. Anybody got an axe?
I've always wanted to cut down a tree.
Yeah, it's the
Have a
most
hammer.
efficient way. See, you use some of the stump, you use some of the live tree. It all works together in nature.
We'll find the biggest stump we can find, and I'll just chop it down. I'll
We
chop
need
that
thick
bad
stumps.
boy down.
We need thick stumps and that
Yes.
hammer.
Okay, so
I'll
we're
go
gonna go,
looking.
everyone, on the hunt.
Big stump hunt.
That's what we do.
We go on the big
Wait.
stump hunt.
Yeah. The great stump hunt.
No, I like the sound of that. I'll be honest with you.
We get like fan fictional writers, just y'all. It's a wonderful world already. What else do you need? There's a lot going on here.
I hope Patrice has written a wilderness guide based on whatever
Please,
happens
God,
here.
yes.
But oh boy, what a canny lead into your last
I
question.
was gonna say this
Yeah.
is perfect. Okay, this is perfect because my last question, which is my question about the past, is you find the bones of a creature massive and ancient. Describe how you make this discovery. Do you know what it once was? Do these creatures still exist? So I think while we're on the stump hunt, I'm gonna say that I don't think Dawn finds it because I think they're a bit worried about Chuck. They're a bit preoccupied with concern. They're doing their best, but they're also not unlike the jackalopes. They're not the most perceptive.
Who do you think is likely to have found it?
Discovery. Do you know?
I think.
I was gonna say Kestrel or Frost.
Yeah. Yep.
I agree completely.
Roaming around and we find some bones.
I think maybe we split up in pairs, and then maybe
Yeah.
Dawn stayed back to protect the.
Yeah.
So maybe it was Kestrel and Frost
Yeah.
together.
So like I'm standing
Sure.
on like the edge of the jackalope kind of enclosure, and I'm like looking out for all of you, but I'm also like petting Chuck, like it's okay, Chuck. There, Chuck.
Yeah, I imagine if this was found by Frost, Frost would have found it by accident.
Tripping on
Basically,
it.
like just tripping, just bloop. Then
Yeah.
looking up and like, what the heck is this?
Yeah, Kestrel is not a wilderness person per se, but they seem to be comfortable enough making their way across the land. So I think they see Frost trip across this thing, and they're a little bit further back, so they have the longer view of whatever this is. Oh, are you okay?
I think I'm good, but what
Those
the
are some big
heck?
bones.
Yeah, I don't like any of this. Nope. If this thing is big enough to die, then it means something either was big enough to kill it, or it didn't have enough to eat. Both of those things sound real scary to me.
Do we think this is a thing that still exists in the world, or is this ancient?
Let's think about this. I would say maybe it still exists. Let's make it interesting.
Okay.
Maybe the trees around here are like tall and been chewed off of, or have scratches or something on them, or bent to let something large through.
Oh boy. Okay. Our local wilderness man, do you know what these are? The trees.
Oh, I heard the stories of the Apex Beaver. Very scary stuff. It could chomp down a whole tree with just one bite. Think about your leg, forget about it. Forget about it, okay? And it will build a dam with your legs.
Are there a lot of those here?
I've only heard of one or two. You hear them coming,
Okay.
though. You hear big snaps.
Good to know.
No, it's not good to know. Ignorance is bliss.
Kestrel will help Frost up and hand him back his watch. And
Thank you. I think it's time to go.
You gotta go.
We're gonna leave Apex Beaver country now.
Amazing.
All right. Well, that's one hand in the bag, so I think it's my turn.
Have
Ooh.
fun.
Here we
Good
go.
luck. Some spicy cards.
Oh.
Oh, no, I get
you
to
got
be
sad. Of
sad.
course you got sad cards.
Great.
Okay.
Do-do-do. Okay.
Oh,
All the
interesting.
things you left behind. What will you miss most and why? Describe an area in your home used for recreation. What do you do there? On a hike, you find a place with an incredible view. What do you see from this spot and how difficult was it to get to? And you discover something that is not so very old at all. What is it? I think we have a cagey sort of small here with Kestrel. But I think anyone is free to join this. We sometimes see them pull out of their little bag a set of small paintings and that seem to be of others roughly around their age. And there is one that looks like it is sort of worn away considerably with age, where you can't quite see who it is, but possibly that's a family or people they knew that they've left behind from wherever they're from.
Where do you keep the paintings?
I think if we're assuming that we've all got ourselves a little cabin we have built out here, I think we're in the little corner or loft where they tend to sleep. They will stand them up by their bed at night, but otherwise they keep them in their bag with them. They have a little rucksack that they carry around. So, speaking of areas in the home and motorcycles, I guess, driving by.
It's those Apex Beavers. I heard one.
Oh, God.
Run.
It scared me so
If you
bad.
like your legs, run.
Unironically terrified me. I was like, yeah, okay.
By the time you hear the chomping, it's already too late.
Oh, no. So we now know what an Apex Beaver sounds like.
Oh my god.
We've like let's assume we've got what a fairly sizable little cabin to contain all of us. I think what we've got is maybe an area that's sort of like an add-on that we built out later that is sort of open roof kind of space where we can do craft or whatever sort of nonsense we please. Maybe this is this perhaps where Dawn Mist was maybe doing their like secret mosaic work.
They slowly have like been trying to hide this mosaic that's getting bigger and bigger. They do it one tiny tile at a time, like.
Yeah, I think Kestrel like has noticed that like, oh, it's like someone's working on a mural. I wonder who that is. Patrice, did you make this? It's nice.
That wasn't me. I specialize in, well, not specialize. I like to tinker with wood burning. Wood burning art. That's, that special blue wood I showed you. That's.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Does
Yep.
Frost do mosaic painting?
No clue.
Metallurgy is my area of expertise.
Oh. Huh. They just sort of think about it for a bit. So that's either Dawn or Braha.
I don't know either.
I'm thinking Braha. Probably Braha.
Probably.
Oh, maybe. There's some nice looking stuff on the hammer last time I looked.
Right?
Those quotes.
Oh, are you all talking about Braha's aspirational hammer? It's pretty nice. What are you looking at over? Oh, gonna try and cover. Like, oh, hey, yeah. So the hammer. We were talking about. Anyone seen Braha? That's. Oh, I mean, I guess. Okay, all right. I do
Dawn?
this. sometimes. I kind of do this thing sometimes. And I didn't want to show you because it's not done yet. It's not very good, but Patrice gave me this, and I hold up like the blue art. And I was like, I think it's getting better now, I guess. And I'll show you all now. I'm like, okay.
It's really nice. I didn't know you could do art.
I can't.
This says otherwise. I'd love for you to do like a feature wall in my room. That'd be really nice.
A whole wall?
A whole wall. Why not?
I mean,
experiment.
I only do like small bits on like sunny days, so that might take a while.
We got nothing but time.
I guess
unless
that's
the Apex Beaver comes and gets us, and then we won't have any time at all.
Well, we won't know until that happens.
Well, what's that you got there, Kestrel?
What? Oh, just pictures.
Did you make those or take those?
No, someone I knew made them.
Is that you right there?
It is. They look a little different because they're probably like 5 years younger and awkward.
I mean, they look a little smaller, a little different, but like kind of. You see it? Does anyone else see it? It looks kind of like them, right? Like.
Yeah, it certainly looks like them. It's pretty good work.
Those are just my brothers and sisters that I lived with. I had to leave for a job.
Oh. Well, have you ever been back?
No, it's been a while, and, well, kind of hard to do mail out here.
Yeah. I mean, the jackalopes are getting pretty good at, going, pen to pen, but, the second we put them up on those stumps, it's gonna make it a lot harder.
Yeah. Anyway, speaking of, I should probably go gather some more of the alfalfa. I'll see you later.
They grab their stuff and run. To go on a hike to find a place with an incredible view. I think we've sort of established that this place clearly has some really, really tall trees, which the really, really tall apex beavers apparently eat. I think they managed to find an incline where these trees are still all the way up, and so it towers over so far that we can actually see the ocean from if you climb to the tippy top of one of them, as Kestrel is more than able to do. You can see the sea, and it is glittering and beautiful. For how difficult it was, well, it's fine for Kestrel. They can climb. Don't know about anyone else.
Yeah, that would not be for Frost. Definitely not.
I can
Surely it'll work with the fancy cane you've got.
If you need someone to help you belay to get up there, I can certainly help.
And I think when they return from their little excursion with the alfalfa, I think they come back with a piece of some sort of equipment, from a saddle or a satchel or something that maybe seems relatively new. It's a little beat up, it's been out in the weather for a few weeks maybe, but it's not ancient. They just sort of leave it on the table. Did anyone leave this out there? I found it on the hill where the alfalfa was.
Where did you find this?
Just on the hill out by the ridge.
Oh no.
Oh no?
Oh no.
What's wrong?
You know the person who makes the glasses for the jackalopes, right? That's their bag.
Francis?
It might be.
Should we go look for them?
What did the trees look like when you were there?
Well, I was able to climb all the way to the top. They were still tall.
Okay. That rules out the other thing I was thinking of. That's good.
I darn sure hope it does, because, no. That's a big note for me.
Sorry, we're leaving the wilderness. We're no longer playing the land whispers. We're playing the city yells.
The metropolis.
Forget the beavers.
Oh my god. Perfect.
All right. I think that is sufficient. I'm going to assume we go forth and maybe try to find Francis. Whether we are successful or not, we can save for another turn. So it is now
Yeah.
Michael's turn.
All right, let's go. Let's do it. I draw. One card. Oh, do I just?
You should be able to take it from your hand and place it on the table. Alternatively, if you kind of hover your mouse over the decks, they should kind of like pop a card up, and you should be able to pull it.
There it is.
Yeah, you should be able to pull it directly out onto the table.
Okay, so first card for you. Who are the people you brought with you? Why did you choose them?
Ooh.
You decide to add another building to your property. Describe its purpose. What happens during construction?
Mm-hmm.
The land. There's a place near your home. Fills you with sorrow. Why? Oh,
No.
jeez. Oh no.
I'll cry.
Did I mention that this game has a little bit of sadness baked in?
Perfect. I love a little sadness. I like, I'm a little.
For seasoning, like a little.
It adds a little bit of spice that we need.
Sprinkle.
Sad spice. That's my life. I like it.
That sounds like going to school for comp sci.
Yes, sad spice. It's definitely a
Been there,
thing.
done that.
And then the past, you discover the remnants of an old object in the water near your home. Enough of its remains to be usable. Oh no. Describe the object and tell others what you think it was used for. Okay, who are the people you brought with you and why did you choose them? I think I brought a little let's see. In a group up app, which really exists in this Cottagecore world, there's a hiking aficionados kind of group. We all met up, and I said, "We got to go to this place. It's awesome. Nature's wonderful and abundant everywhere." So those are the people I chose. One of them being which Francis Sadness. We'll start sad. We'll start with sad.
Where are you, Francis?
So yeah, so we're trying to find Francis. Okay, we can role play looking for Francis.
Has anyone opened up the bag yet? Have you looked inside it, Castro?
No, I just figured it belonged to one of you. I didn't want to snoop.
Well, we might have to respectfully snoop here if everyone's okay with that.
I love respectful snooping, for sure.
Definitely.
Snooping respectfully,
They say as they open the bag.
It's
I'm not
safety
sure
stakes.
that's how snooping works, but you know what? When in Rome.
As long as you state that you're doing it respectfully, I think it counts.
Say it respectfully,
We
Frost.
we spread the stuff on the table.
Respectfully.
Respectfully, neatly and orderly, in a way in which we can put it back the way we found it.
Well, this is curious. It looks like there's some sandwiches in here. There's a little picnic blanket.
Hand those sandwiches to me. I'll be able to tell how old they are.
Sure, here you go.
And then if they're not too old, then we will respectfully eat those sandwiches.
Respectfully.
Now you're getting it. Now you're getting it, Frost. Okay. and it looks like they had a little, look, it's one of those 2-serving bottles of wine. It's the small ones. I
There's
think,
2 in there?
yeah, I think they were trying to maybe meet up with
It's a
someone.
date.
Yeah, I don't know who they were trying to meet up
Francis
with.
was going on a date.
Who's
Who else
Francis
is even out here?
dating?
My question was who else is out here too? I thought this is supposed to be just us.
Well, I mean, there's other people who are in the area. We're not all close to each other. I mean, that's how I got here. There's this wonderful group up app that there was a whole bunch of outdoor aficionados, and we were trying to find a new place to kind of hang out for a while. And that's
Yeah, it's supposed to be newbie to hiking friendly, but no one told me that there was some Apex Beavers.
well,
The bad news continues, guys. I'm looking at this sandwich, and there is mold on this slaw. So these sandwiches have been here for a while.
Gosh dang
When
it.
was the last time we saw Francis?
the town hall meeting, which was like 3 or 4 days ago.
Ooh.
All right, so now we can go to your home. You decide to add another building to your property, describe its purpose, what happens during construction. I think while Braha was out trying to find a proper stump to make, we had a little bit of extra wood because they didn't find the ideal stump, and we make a little tree house balcony like in the property that we're at. And it's to look out to make sure that we can see the nature around us because things have been happening and we're a little bit worried. It's also a place where you could take inspiration and then go down to the painting room. So that's a whole vibe.
Can I get your help building some of the rest of this place? We're almost done. At least we're almost done with the part that the foundation part that links up to the tree.
Yeah, I'm totally ready and willing to be helpful. I will say my aspirational hammer is in the shop right now, so I'm just gonna be using the regular hammer for today.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So okay, cool. Then yeah, no, I'm ready to help.
Perfect. So I cut out some boards over there.
Okay.
Got a bucket of nails right over here.
Yeah, this is the bucket nail. I actually knocked this over this morning, so just be careful where you step. But I think I got all the nails back in. So I just want to let you know. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry.
Are they okay? Don, are you okay?
Yeah. Like,
Oh my God,
doing
that's a
like
nail
a
in
little
your
like,
foot.
yeah. No,
Oh.
I'm good.
Did
It's
it go
fine.
through your shoe?
It's fine. You know what?
It's kind of in there. It's like half an inch in there.
Yeah,
Oh,
it is.
no.
It's okay. The jackalopes have done worse. This is fine.
Go into town and get the tetanus shots. Important.
I'll do just that. And like goes up.
Hi. Patrice, I've been trying to follow your example of what being a cool and strong leader here in the woods is, and I don't think I'm doing a good job.
I didn't start off as a strong leader, and I think you're doing wonderful. You're doing all right. You've been helping people around. You built the fence. The fence looks great. That's why I asked for your help on this balcony here, and you're clearly taking care of things. You're making sure your hammer's always good to go. So everything's great. You're doing wonderful.
Okay.
Right? Look out there. Look, we're about to make a balcony. Let's take a precursor look. Let's use this temporary scaffolding. Get up there. Look at what you made for the jackalopes. Look at all this. Look at all.
But I didn't make it with my aspirational hammer. I just made it with a regular hammer.
It doesn't matter. The aspirational hammer doesn't have to be the first thing you use. The results of what you've made is still wonderful.
I just hope it's enough to work against the Apex Beavers.
We'll all work together, okay? And you're doing wonderful.
Okay, just Yeah, I'll do whatever I can to make this team stronger. And I think that includes making sure nobody steps on any more nails. So I will be more careful about that.
I believe you, bro. Of course.
Okay, thank you.
So the land, there is a place near your home that fills you with sorrow. Why? Okay, yes, here we go. In the group up app, there is a special person who I thought we were going to go on lots of nature hikes on together. And they end up finding someone who meets their adventuring needs more so than me, and that's okay, but it still makes me sad from time to time. So I go to one of our first hikes that's around the area, and I think I'll probably bring anyone who wants to come. But on this walk, I seem a little bit more reserved or more introverted than I normally am.
I think Frost would come with you.
Okay. Sounds good. So, I might jovial self all the way till we get there, and then once I get there, I kind of get in a different zone or mood, and just more thoughtful. It seems.
Hey, Patrice, is something on your mind?
I mean, yeah, I think I have plenty on my mind right now.
You seem a little different since we got here.
Yeah, remember the group I said I came up here with to explore all this nature?
Yes, sir.
We went to another place before here, and I don't want to disclose their name. What they're doing is what they're doing now, and that's fine. But, it was someone who was special to me, and they're around still, and I see them from downtown. I saw them at the town hall, but, yeah, I don't think the trips, the hikes I was going on were the things that they wanted to do, and this is one of our last hikes together, so I walk here from time to time.
Got it. Little sting and pangs of broken heart, huh?
Yeah, but the trail is so beautiful. I can't not hike this trail still, It's a bittersweet trail for me.
Of course. I mean, there's beauty to be found in everything, even heartbreak.
I think so. I think I come out here to feel it and be close to it, because I think, everyone's adventuring everywhere, and, the start of one trail could lead to another trail of someone who I can find, and I think that's okay.
As long as you keep moving, I think that it will be okay.
Thanks. Thanks for the company on this, and I might be a little quiet, but I'm happy you joined me.
Well, yeah, I had to prove myself. I could get out and do a few things. Not exactly my area of expertise, but
Hey, I noticed there's a little bit of tread on those nice leather shoes that you have. They're getting a little bit thinner, and I think you've hit a couple trails.
Yeah, but my feet is blistered. Whew, Lord.
Better socks. There's some bad socks. I didn't want to say anything. You really enjoy those classy socks, but you need better socks.
I'm learning my lesson the hard way.
Okay, I'll give you your first. I'll go to town, get you your first pair, let you know what you need to get.
That's why I appreciate you, Patrice. That's why I appreciate you.
I appreciate you too. Thanks.
So we'll end our trail. We'll come back, and in the past, you discover remnants of an old object in the water near your home. If it remains usable, describe the object. Tell the others what you think it was used for. That's interesting. It's the last part where it's like, I don't know what this does, which is really interesting. Okay. So on that walk with Frost, I think there's a body of water somewhere near, and I pick up something out of the water.
It's weird. It's like some sort of metal, wooden. I don't know. You know what this might be?
Do you think maybe this is a piece of something that maybe look to the stars or something astrological?
I never know. I never had anything to look up that high. Well, yeah, okay. So it's like a binocular. Oh, it has something like a binocular on it. It's like it has a little lens part here. It seems to extend out a bit. It could be that. I don't know. We might need to bring it back home and wash it off a bit. It seems to be a little bit.
I mean, if it's something along those lines, I could maybe repair it with a little bit of time and effort.
That's right. You do the thing with the watches, right?
And,
You might have the tools.
I got some smaller tools. I can't exactly build tree houses and fences, but you know, I can do little
Ross,
small tools.
You're contributing. Look, we could put this right where the new balcony is gonna go to look out for danger or to admire the stars or
So I could look to
admire
the stars and
Bra's
have
work.
my coffee at the same time. Yes, I will absolutely help.
Fantastic seeing you contributing. This is wonderful. Thank you so much.
I do what I can. I'm trying.
Yeah.
Not exactly the natural outdoorsman, but you know, we all have our talents.
You know who I heard is really good at looking at stars, though. You might want to get together with Castro. They're really good. For some reason, they have an eye for it. You might want to go check. You might want to talk to them.
I will most certainly talk to Castro. I think they'd be quite helpful in this endeavor.
Wonderful. I think we're all contributing to this nice place sanctuary for. This is like jackalope camp. Like I never had my own camp before, but it's fixing out to be something.
But you know, we're learning a few things here and there all the time.
All right.
And so like I hand it off to Frost, and we're gonna head back to perhaps Jackalope Camp.
Is that our place, Camp Jackalope?
Yeah.
Camp Jackalope.
What was it called before we got the jackalope?
Nothing. I only ever know of a time.
Y'all
where
built
it's
it.
called
It was
Camp
just
Jackalope.
like a little tent. Like
Yeah.
we had like a little.
We made
whatever.
this. It is Camp
Yeah,
Jackalope. We
it
have
was
christened
it's
it. It has a sign and
Yeah.
everything.
It
It's
was
like
like-
Animal Crossing. We started off with tents and we built it up.
Mhm.
Amazing. Perfect. All right. Prince,
Boy.
I think it's your turn to draw cards.
All right.
Time to shine.
Tell us what happens next.
I guess we might actually only get through one hand.
Yeah,
so
we
maybe
might
that
get through
drawing
one hand
will
and then
come
I-
through the end.
I guess we could end on the changing times questions, maybe.
It was wonderful. Like all this like hands, like it led to a lot of role play. Like
I
it's
love
it's
this
good.
game.
Mhm.
This game is good. I'm just gonna shout about it for the next 3 hours. Don't worry about me.
All right. So what we got here? Describe your daily routine. What 3 things must you do without fail each day? Oh yes.
Oh
this is
yes.
great. What produce do you grow around your home?
Love
How do you
Frosco
cultivate
produce.
them?
Oh.
There's a place near your home that fills you with joy. Why? And then you come across a written account left by someone in the past. What form does it take? Can you understand the writing?
You got some of the happier questions.
I did.
Yeah, I was like sad boy hours over here. You got like happy days.
Guess what? Sad boy hours over.
It was 1 hour only.
You know, it varies.
So I imagine Frost is not much of the outdoorsman. So Frost gets up every morning at like the crack of dawn, checks his watch to make sure that it is approximately 5:30 a.m. and begins making breakfast for everybody. Brews coffee and then gets out on the balcony and stares at sits out and just enjoys the sunrise with whoever will join them. But he makes sure that there's food for everyone for breakfast. So he gets that out and through this time here, he's been learning what everyone likes. Like, Kestrel, do you like eggs? Do you like vegetables? Is there a salad that you like to have? I've been foraging for fruits. Is there something in particular that really gets you going?
I like apples.
Excellent. I found a bit of a grove of apples that seem to be out of the way of the Apex Beaver that I feel are safe for me to come across. What about you, Dawn?
Anything I can kind of like take to go eat out there with the jackalopes, you got some Go mix, when you like mix some stuff together for the Go mix.
I can make you a little grab bag.
Perfect.
Patrice?
I like a nice patient bowl of oatmeal, get me going for the rest of the day to early afternoon, and it helps me with my digestive system at this age. I just need something to get me going and keep me going.
I hope you like it in jackalope milk.
Oh, the best.
And Braha?
Whatever Don Mist is having, I will have that. Because Don Mist is very fit, and I'm trying to bulk up.
I can find you some particularly strong fruits that'll add a little bit of bulk to your system. I don't particularly like them. I like to keep my slim figure, but
You're nailing it.
Well,
You
thank
should
you.
eat more protein.
Yeah.
Yeah, you blend that with the jackalope milk. You'll get real Don like really fast.
Is there protein in strong fruit? I don't know the food groups very well.
Yeah, I
they're
mean,
like
it's the strongest of the fruits, like, if any
Okay.
of them.
they're like
strong
giant
berries.
bananas.
There's
Extra
super fruit,
protein.
there's super fruit, like superfoods, and then there's strong
Strong
foods.
fruit.
They're
Okay.
strong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Like if you'd made a kale banana mixed together and it grew off a tree.
Braha is literally writing this down on her arms. Okay, so
There's
strong
a patch of
fruits,
strong berries around behind the back.
Strawberries behind, around on the back. Okay.
Yeah, we had a saying back home: strong fruit, strong body.
I've been cultivating some strong berries for a little while, and it looks like this fruit patch is starting to actually reap a good harvest. They grow really fast. I was really surprised by this.
That new tree, the kale nanas are really good too. That's
The kale nana? Okay.
kale nanas.
Now
Okay.
the scary part is what helps them grow is you got to go and find the Apex Beaver
Not Apex.
droppings.
Oh,
You gotta
okay.
find the droppings to make the proper manure to make the strong fruits grow strong.
I've run out of space to write that on my arm. Don, will you take over writing notes on your arm? You've got more space.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold up my arm for you. I'm gonna
And
hold
I
you
start
my
writing
arm.
on it. Okay.
Write an
then
essay
go
on
into
that
the
thing.
Proper manure. Okay. All right.
I have a notebook if you wanted to use it.
Oh, I think we've written everything down.
Yeah, and
It's
then
good for tracking them, and if you keep your eyes on the sun, they don't like to be in direct sunlight, so you can follow the poop trails and stay just a hair behind them.
Okay.
I've been listening to Patrice's lessons about foraging and properly walking through the woods.
All right, now there you go.
This
Okay.
is what we call character growth.
You got the socks. I see you have the socks.
I put on the socks.
Those are some
they've been
nice
a great
socks.
help.
I noticed them this morning.
I still can't quite get rid of the vest, but I changed the pants down to some sweats. Apparently, that's what the kids wear today to be a little bit more comfortable.
You're pulling it off.
yeah, the sweats and vests look is really gonna take off.
It's in.
Uh-huh.
I mean, definitely in our town, because
Dressy,
like,
dressy on top, sweats on the bottom. What's that like? Surely nobody knows.
Every Zoom call ever.
I know. I'm fully in pajama pants right now. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. Place near the home that fills you with joy. So, I would say that one of the things that Frost did once he got here was, he talked about building a tree house first, and one of the things he's been doing on his walks was building a tree house. Slowly but surely. He's not much of an engineer, but he got himself a little bit of something just to have some alone time. But after he feels like he's gotten it to like a decent level, one of the things that Frost really likes is to have family and friends about. And so he cooks up a nice meal and then invites all of you all to his treehouse, because this is a place that brings him joy and is away from the ground where these dangerous beavers might get him. Now, it's not big enough to support jackalopes, but it is nice enough to have all of his friends there, because he misses his friends back home. So he wants y'all to be there to enjoy it with him.
We all just have a nice dinner together.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
Is it close enough to where we keep the jackalopes that like Dawn can like sneak some of the like leftovers on their plate?
Oh, absolutely. So it wouldn't be too far because he's scared. He's not going to go too far away from home. He wants to be able to see where home is from this treehouse.
Okay.
You ever
Don't worry,
get,
Chuck. I'm just right here.
Did you get Kestrel? Did you get them to fix that binocular? It's a perfect night after dinner. I don't know if you looked out.
Yeah, we got it working thanks to Frost. We should be able to see one of the planets coming in this evening. Should be nice and pretty.
Yeah, Moonpitter is high tonight.
It's coming in real purple.
Mm-hmm. The purple one.
You know what would make this better is a nice slice of jackalope cheesecake.
I've never had that before.
I'm so sorry if you were leaving that in the pantry for tonight. I ate that earlier today. I'm so sorry. I can make another one real quick.
I know we were talking about bulking up, Braha, but
I just got really excited. Truly I owe everybody one jackalope cheesecake. I will
Why don't we just all make it together?
Okay.
I don't know how to bake, so I don't know how much help I'll be, but I'll try.
You start on the crumbs. You can do the crumb part.
Okay.
I can go get some milk from Chuck. I found out Chuck's a girl.
yeah, Chuck and Torian are girls. It's one of those things I learned later on. After
we're
I named
learning
it
as we go.
them. But you know what?
It's okay. Chuck said she likes the name.
Excellent. I'm glad, Chuck.
Wait. Wait, what?
That's what I was like. I stopped. Wait, huh? Wait.
Dawn didn't catch it. Dawn's like, oh, great, Kestrel, thanks.
She told me she likes the name. Makes her feel strong.
You know, that makes a lot of sense.
You know, cheesecake doesn't sound, the jackalope cheesecake suddenly just doesn't sound so good anymore. I'll help you all make it, but for some reason
What, you don't want milk from creatures that someone can talk to?
you know, I'm gonna go for a walk.
But a cheesecake.
Says Braha in the haunted tones of someone who's afraid their secret has been let out.
I think like Braha's literally been going and telling the jackalopes her secrets every night. They're just like, this is how my day has been. These are all my secrets.
These jackalopes know everything about all of us.
When Braha leaves, I'm gonna say, you know, the sweetest cheesecakes come from the jackalopes that don't snitch, so I don't see what the problem is. Yeah, I'm just
Sorry.
I don't think they ever would.
The less of a snitch, the sweeter the juice.
Oh my god.
My bones are fully outside of my body.
Oh. Whew.
Beautiful.
Wow. Okay. Jeez. All right. The past. You come across a written account left by someone in the past. What form does it take? I think this is something that I think Frost and Braha maybe came across. So Frost is like, Braha, I know the hammer is something you're aspiring to. I'm trying to get you all bulked up, and I'm growing the strong fruits. But can I tell you something in confidence?
Yes, I'm pretty confident about our conversation.
I came across another satchel out here, and I think it's old, real old even, and it's got recipes. It's a cookbook.
Whoa. I don't actually think I've ever read a cookbook.
Well, if you want to look at it,
Please.
hands you the book. The
He handles
words
it so gently.
you don't understand, and he looks at you like, maybe you understand them. But he's like, there's some pictures on there.
Am I supposed to be able to read these words?
I was maybe it's something you could read. It's not something I can read, but I can make something out of the pictures.
The pictures look, that food looks so tasty. I don't know if I've ever seen any of these meals.
I think one of them is with jackalope meat, and I don't think that we're going to be using that, but maybe we can make something with the strong fruit.
Yeah, meat substitute. That sounds nice.
And the kale nanas.
The kale nanas? Gosh, which I could have sworn one of us minored in ancient languages in college, but I don't remember which one of us it was. Well, I guess we'll just put it out, and then whoever finds it and knows how to read it, we tell them that it's a gift we got for them. What do you think?
Well, I was thinking maybe since Kestrel can talk to the jackalopes, maybe Kestrel, they might have some idea of how to read some ancient languages. Cause
you're onto something. Okay, so we give this
that makes about as much sense as anything else, right?
And then we say it was a gift, and then
right, exactly.
Nice. Okay, cool. All right, now we got to find wrapping for this gift. All gifts need wrapping. So if I pull some of the straw and I kind of fold it around the book, and then I use a tall grass to tie it together so it kind of looks like gift wrapping.
Perfect. I would not have been able to do any of that. That is definitely not one of my skills.
It's all about the extra step, It's all about the cherry on top. But you can give it to Kestrel. You found it.
I guess, yeah, I'll drop it in their room or something, because I feel kind of nervous about just dropping a random book of ancient text and hoping that they can read it. It'd be a little embarrassing if they couldn't, and then they'd be looking at me like, what are you doing?
You're a genius. We put it underneath their pillow, and so maybe if they don't, it's
only
great.
if the door is open. If not, we just slide it under there.
And we slide it under the door. All right, game plan.
That's what we do with the book.
Kestrel, are you in bed, or do we slide it under the door?
You probably slide it under the door.
Okay.
And Kestrel does not trip on it when they come in. They pick it up and are like, "Oh, this is nice." Unwrap, open it. Huh.
Is
They
it
look at
actually a
for
recipe book?
Super long time.
That's the first thing I need to know.
Yeah. I think it is. I think it's like a part survival guide, part recipe book, but they can only glean that because they know maybe a few of the letters in which this is written. But they take it over to Dawn Mist. Hey, Dawn?
Yeah.
I think maybe this was meant for you. You know how to read this language, right? You were way better at that in school.
Oh yeah, that's what I've been oh, I don't know if you noticed this, but if you put my tiles in the right order, it's actually got the same runes on it, because that was actually my favorite language in school.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You were
Yeah.
doing kind of like a poetry mosaic, right?
Yeah. It's, really niche, I know, but, like, I figured if you're gonna go, you might as well, like, do your thing. It's kind of my thing.
Yeah, well, I don't know who left that for me, but I can't read it, so it's not going to do me much good.
Okay, well,
Might be fun for
firstly,
you.
I'm just gonna, like, and rips out the page with the jackalope meat recipe in it.
We're just going to get rid of that.
Just gonna, like, crumples it up.
Throw it in the fireplace.
Okay, yeah. This is really nice, actually. It's like, there's, like, some stories in here, and then also some, like, is that?
You should bring it to dinner and read it to everyone. That'll
Yeah,
be fun.
I mean, I could, I don't think anyone wants to hear me read this. That's not, closes the book. No. Nah, I'll just, I mean, I guess I could try, I'll translate some of it, but I don't think anyone wants to hear me read book. I mean, this no, this isn't. I'll write some stuff down, and like, Don is good at exactly like two things.
Taking care of jackalopes and reading ancient languages, apparently.
Apparently.
I wish I was good at those two things.
This whole time that
that was
art
all
they've
mine.
been doing was actually just like part ancient text.
Rune practice.
Yeah, it was rune. Yeah.
Frost did not put that together at all.
You literally have a wall going up.
Just completely went over his head.
The mosaic tiles in your room are actually just finely done.
And just
rune
right
text.
above his head on his bed. It's just over his head, literally and figuratively.
Amazing.
Beautiful.
All right. I guess it's time.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Let's do it. I'm trying to draw these bad boys out. Please let me place them on my, thank you. All right. What has this place given you that you could not gain elsewhere? A storm arrives. What becomes of your home?
Oh no.
There is a body of water near your home from which you source your water. What makes it unique? You come across a lone structure amid the ruin that is incredibly well preserved. What is it? How do you think it survived when others did not? What is this place given Raha that she could not gain elsewhere? I genuinely think the answer is role models. I think that Braha quietly finds her favorite bits about each of the people, and she tries her best to learn from them, right? She watches Dawn and she bulks up, right? I think we see like a small shot of like in the foreground Dawn Mist working out, and then just like blurrily in the background Braha trying to do the exact same workout and failing miserably. I think there was like I think that there was one time that Braha was like standing in the window looking out, watching Frost Snowden repair his watch. She was just like standing in the window watching, writing on her arm, taking notes, trying to learn. I think I think from Kestrel, it's a lot of the scavenging and the tree climbing, and I think from Patrice, I think I'm gonna pull you in here. I think that one day Braha pulls Patrice aside and says, "Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna call a town hall."
Oh, yeah, you should do that.
Okay. And that's okay that I do that?
Absolutely, that's what it's there for.
Anyone can do that?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, because I was you know that piece of tech that Frost and Kestrel got working? I was using it this morning because I climbed a tree because Kestrel showed me where all the good branches were. And there are I think it might be better. I know that you don't climb trees very much, but you might want to look at it yourself, and then maybe you should call the meeting. But I was looking out over on the horizon, and there's just a bunch of storm clouds. They're unlike anything I've ever seen. They're like purple. I don't even know what purple clouds do.
There's a rule in town hall where, you know, we have to be forthcoming, and I can't call the meeting if it's something that you notice. You gotta be the one to make the call.
Do you like call? Do you yell? Ah, town meeting! Is there a bell to ring?
I mean, if you yell loud enough, I'm sure.
Okay, there's a town meeting! There's a town hall meeting!
People file in.
I was gonna say you gotta let the receptionist Todd know. He might have heard you.
Hey, Todd!
He said louder. Yep, there it is.
Todd! Hey, Todd, can you get everyone together? It's a town meeting. No, I'm calling it. Yeah, Todd, I am allowed to call town meetings.
She's allowed. Yep.
Okay. So then I just tell everybody about the...
There's the podium right there. You know, Frost kind of set up a little AV kind of thing, so you can speak if you want to.
And we don't need to do like any like group mind building activities first, right?
No,
we just go right into the. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Start simple. Just start simple.
Braha steps up to the podium. Hi everyone. Thank you all for joining me here. Nobody freak out. I was scouting this morning because I was trying to be productive after the fencing incident last night. And I noticed that there's a really terrible storm on the horizon, and it's unlike anyone I've ever seen. So if anyone in the audience is an expert on purple storms, now would be the time to stand up and tell us that everything is okay.
It's not
What?
super okay.
These are definitely not okay.
No.
Oh, that's right, Kestrel. This is when the Mooniper and then the northern winds from the northern ocean. Mooniper pulls at the ocean in a weird way and creates this purple storms, right?
Yeah, we're gonna get a flood of rain. We should probably start setting up the house to...
Happens approximately once every 12.2 years.
Yeah. We might want to reinforce the roof. A lot. Now's the time to use your hammer, Braha.
Braha, you gotta tell everyone what we need to do. You're the one you've been fixing a lot of things around the town. Tell the people. We need to know.
Okay. Well, Todd, you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna tell everyone who I wasn't at this town hall meeting because they don't listen to me sometimes that we need to figure things out. I guess, Kestrel, will you be in charge of jackalope safety? You'll be in charge of jackalope safety. I think, Prince, honestly, I've never seen a storm like this, so what else do we need to be prepared for? What do you want to bring to the table here?
Well, I can tell you about pretty much the exact time it's going to land here. So we got 13 hours.
Okay, 13 hours. Okay. All right. So you're gonna be on time patrol. That's very important.
I think Don's coming back with your hammer from the shop, by the way.
Oh,
I like toss it up in the air so it spins and I catch it and I like present it to you.
Don, about that. And I take a little bracelet out of my pocket, and in Don's outstretched hand, I take a new friendship bracelet and I tie it around their wrist. I don't think I'm ready for that hammer yet, but I think that you got what it takes. So you got this.
I'll make you a deal. Hold on to it for now. But next time, it's all you.
I'll continue bulking up. I will continue eating the strong fruit, and hopefully I get there one day.
I'll make sure there's enough packed up. I got some reserves just in case.
So is a roof gonna help because it sounds like flooding. Are we gonna be safe?
This is a funny story. So Kestrel gave me this book. And like, I gotta take it out of my pocket. I gotta open it.
Oh, that was a beautiful gift that Kestrel gave you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured it was meant for them because I couldn't read it. But they're really big into that language.
So
Right.
I only know like a word or two.
Yeah, flipping through the pages, I'm like, see, this part right here, this is a recipe, but this part right here, that is a concoction that I think we could use to waterproof the house. It's specifically...
So there are tasty things in there? That there are recipes.
Well, you know, kind of, there's mixtures and things. There's a lot of practical use in here, actually. And I think this is specifically, like, gonna help us with the storm. I think this might have been people who've dealt with this before.
Well, okay. Well, you see, I gave that. Well, I thought that Kestrel might be able to read it because they can talk to the jackalopes, but
you know that I do these runes. It's all the art you had me do, the tiles.
I realize that now that you're showing it to me, but at the time it was.
I'm sorry.
No, that's
I
fair.
didn't know.
I can give it back.
No, I can't read it.
No.
This is better in your hands. You just tell me how to make some of this stuff, and I can make it happen.
Yeah, maybe you could translate it for all of us.
Yeah, well, we're gonna need some of that strong fruit to start with.
Yes.
Jalmanas, okay.
Yeah.
Do we need to eat it?
No. We're gonna heat it up and mix it in with some of the jackalope antlers, actually.
Oh, that's what they're used for.
Yeah, you know how we kept trying using them for
Figure it
different
out.
things?
It makes a bad spice.
No, well, apparently, ground down, it makes a very hard sort of like...
Waterproofing. Okay. All right, so then...
You notice how the jackalopes never get wet?
No, they don't.
It's like a
Wow.
waterproof gelatin. I get it.
I
I
get
get it.
Yeah.
This makes sense.
This makes so
Mostly.
much sense.
Probably.
All right. So I think we waterproof our cabins. How do we keep the jackalopes safe?
Imagine by now we've built that like
Stump
stump
house.
house for them.
The stump house. Yes, the stump house.
So
Okay,
we probably
so
just waterproof that too.
we waterproof the stump house. Beautiful.
Mhm.
Okay. God, thank God there are no dice rolls to determine if our house stays safe. We can just say it. Our house is
we
safe.
just-
Leave it
I've been
alone.
washed away a long time ago.
Any pain caused is by our own design.
Right?
Oh, beautiful. Okay. I'll ask everyone before I move to body of water. Do we think our house perseveres?
I feel like we were pretty prepared.
Mhm.
We did manage it. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So there's a body of water near your home from which you source your water. What makes it so unique? I'm going actually to combine this with the past. You come across a lone structure amid the ruin that is incredibly well preserved. What is it? How do you think it survived when others did not?
Ooh. Can I did we find it because of this, the storm clear something out or reveal
Yeah, so here's
something?
what I think happened in the body of water. I think this ravine, this dam that the beavers have built to maintain their home, I think it breaks in the middle of the purple storm and clears it all away. And just a basin remains. And I think when this storm ends, we all go out. I think we're all here when we discover it. I think we head over the hilltop to look at where this basin used to be. And there is this beautiful kept ruins of an old town.
Don't miss. Doesn't those writings seem really familiar to you?
Oh, hey, and can I say that, not just that, there's actually some of them are done on little mosaic tiles in the same way that Dawn has been doing it this whole time. Oh, that's why it's the same thing.
Have you been here before?
Have I been here before?
I don't know.
That's really weird, right?
A little bit.
Just
Okay.
imagine.
Oh,
The town's tools here seem oversized. Well, I mean, compared to the other tool that we see around, it seems to be about the same size. Isn't that the same size as Bra's hammer over there?
It is.
mm-hmm.
I don't know if I like this place.
I think it's pretty neat.
I think it means something. I think we were all meant to come here at some point or the other.
Is there something of everyone here?
Maybe.
I think it could be. I think a large clock could be here.
A
was-
clock
Little
tower.
timepiece.
Yeah, which was made by
Ooh.
maybe one of Frost's relatives. Heard about it, but didn't know it was real.
I think it would have. It was something. Oh, it was the end of the trail that I used to walk down. But I didn't know that before because the trail ended into water, and I thought that was the turnaround point.
I think amidst some of the ruin, we might see an old paint set here that has some initials carved into it that Kestrel recognizes.
Still think it's weird, Braha?
I don't know. I think we can all agree. Very weird.
I mean, a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's just call it Kismet.
Okay. That's a word I can be okay with. Kismet it is. All right. I think that's my turn.
Yeah, and then so normally here, what we would do is in the section 3, there's the changing times, and so we would actually run through the questions of basically we would change a little bit, but instead we're gonna jump right to number 4, and we're gonna do the epilogue questions.
Ooh, okay.
So I can read this. So when all the cards have been drawn, or when we decide the ending is here, compose your epilogue, discuss your findings, weave the tale of the past, and describe the end of your character's tale. So together we will answer the following questions. Do we live out our lives here, or do we eventually leave? What do we think?
I think Patrice lives the rest of his life out there because he's a bit older. So, and he's found like happiness and
Mhm.
like, some nice stories to kind of stay there and make his, last little memories and everything there. Yeah.
Frost does. Frost miss bigger city life at times, but Frost learned a lot about himself and being a better and more grounded person out in the wilderness, and this sort of place with just a smaller community of good people around him made him feel more at home than he's ever felt.
Yeah, I think Kestrel mostly stays. They occasionally disappear for a little while, but they always come back.
Yeah, I think Braha finds purpose in rehabilitating those ruins and unearthing and sort of refurbishing the legacy that they all found in that basin.
Yeah. Jackalopes, gotta stay. I brought those jackalopes here and I'm gonna stay with them.
What becomes of our home over the next few generations?
I think Camp Jackalope, I don't know, like, I think I would start it. I don't know what's going to happen to the rest of the generations, but it's like, I guess that's what Patrice's legacy is going to be. With everyone's permission, he's going to be like, I think this can be a place where people can get away and families can visit, and that's just going to be his legacy.
Yeah, I like it.
I would say Frost built a family out here, and that clock tower has inspired him to stay out here and build a family, and then his families maybe worked on new towers or left and did their own things, but they got to learn about their ancestry out here and what they were about.
Oh, can there be a beautiful clock tower in Camp Jackalope now?
Absolutely.
Heck yeah. I think Sad Bones. I'm gonna put the Sad Bones on. I'm gonna put some Sad Bones on the table. I think that Braha pours her life into rehabilitating this basin, and I think it is lost again when the storm comes back 12.2 years later.
I think over the years, Kestrel makes an effort of sort of building out like a network of tree houses out in these woods here that are safe, and some of their siblings gradually make their way out here over time and start little families and whatnot. They come and hang at Camp Jackalope.
Heck yeah. Dawn starts leading art classes for mosaic tiles, and also some jackalope antler art, and just working with whatever they got, like some like felt things from the fluffy plush from the jackalope butts.
Art classes.
Art class
centered on using what's around you.
Yeah, literally.
Awesome. We sort of answered this a little bit with Katie's. What changes occur in the land over the next several generations? We don't necessarily have to answer this individually. We can kind of agree on stuff.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about a network of tree houses. We got
Big
clock towers,
big clock tower.
Really
bit of like family homes out here.
Really fertile land, and then it's also like protected lands because Braha found the little town.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And lastly, what things of yours are left behind long after you and your home are a thing of the past?
I think that there is a legend that prevails, that there is a magic hammer in the bottom of like the Beaver Basin or whatever it gets named as time goes on, that only the strongest and worthiest can swim down to the bottom of the basin and bring it back to shore. I don't know if anybody has.
For Patrice, I feel like this is really cool, so I really want this to happen, but I think Patrice at the beginning, like when you walk up to Camp Jackalope, there's a little like wooden carved statue that says "Old Stumpy Patrice," and it's just like him like looking like he's about to start a trail with like a walking stick and a pack and like looking up. And when the sun comes up every morning, it looks like he's looking up, kind of like in the sunward direction, ready for an adventure.
I think Frost would have made what is essentially a farmer's almanac for it being out here, because of his connection to time and growing fruits and things of that nature, that like he took what Dawn Miss showed him from the book and runes and translating, and took that, updated it to current language standards, and basically started using that and calculating over the years how to continue making and crafting things to live off the wilderness.
Snowden Almanac now just a thing in the world.
Snowden Almanac.
I think in Kestrel's roaming around the place, given that they apparently were a bit of a stargazer, I think they managed to sort of do a chart of the heavens and which constellations you could see from which of their various treehouse points. And I think those remain because they were sort of etched and painted into features on the landscape. So there's probably like a hiking trail that exists that you could actually go and walk at night and see the stars at these different points.
Love it. I'm gonna say that these jackalopes, when we first got them, they were sold to me as a bit of a joke, but we have made them, return to the land so healthy and thorough that like we're able to let's like re-release some of them back into the wild, and these lands which no longer had jackalope for the longest time now are not full of, like they're not teeming with, but like it's the sort of thing that now if you're lucky and you go on a hike in the forest, you might spot a jackalope. Ta-da.
That's it.
That's it.
That's our game.
We did
It's such a sweet game.
And that's the city that yells. Sorry, the land that whispers.
We avoided the city yells. We stayed with the land, and it whispered.
Amazing. This is a wonderful game. Thank you so much.
Such a beautiful game. Thank you for letting us play your game.
Yes, thank you.
For playing.
That
I'm
was,
glad you all enjoyed it.
yes, it's so heckin' good.
And thank you, Jess, for inviting us onto your season finale.
Yeah,
This is such a
hey.
delight.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're gonna go around. We're gonna say goodbye to everyone. Before we do, I'm gonna say if you haven't gotten your giveaway, if you haven't entered the giveaway yet, enter it now, because I'm gonna go ahead and suggest to our wonderful, amazing B Zelda in chat that they go ahead and pull a giveaway winner, which we will announce. But let's go around one last time in reverse order, please. Tell us who you are, where we can find you, what cool stuff you are up to. So we're going reverse order. So let's start with Katie Mae.
Hi, I'm Katie Mae. As I stated earlier, professional TTRPG goblin. You can actually besides finding me on Twitter and all those places, hey, the second ever episode of Generation Fantasy, the new 5e homebrew campaign about the world of Jenkins, Nebraska being transported into a fantasy realm. The second episode hits on twitch.tv/DND tonight. If you want to see me and some very funny folks like Carlos Luna and TK Johnson, Solani Bailey, and Masood Hawk play an incredible game of D&D. They're all a bunch of teens. They just finished spring break and they're about to find out that they are in a fantasy world. Can't wait. You should tune in approximately 2 hours time over on twitch.tv. That's even enough time to play the first episode on 1.5 speed. I'll see you there, gamers. I'll pass it to Prince.
Hey, I'm Prince, aka Doubles of Dice. That's where you can find me on Twitch, Twitter, and all that jazz. You should be following me on Twitter to know all my goings on. But yeah, tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern time, I'll be back around playing some Dead by Daylight. The new characters came out, so I'll be around there. But you can generally catch me here, or not here, but there, or on Roll20, which is my sister station. We'll be playing D&D tomorrow night on our homebrew campaign, Stories of Surrette, and you can find me over there on Saturday nights as the storyteller for Vampire the Masquerade Philly by Night. Anything else you can find on Twitter. That's my schedule. You'll find me there.
Awesome.
All right.
Michael.
I think I'm next. Yeah. So
Yes.
Michael Sinclair II. I go with Michael Crits everywhere. You can find me on Twitter and Twitch like that. I am in a couple shows. I'm a professional TTRPG performer. I am on Faithforge Academy, a podcast that drops every Friday, wherever you find podcasts. I am on Let's Get Wildmount with Critical Bard and the Opera Geek and a whole bunch of awesome people. And that is on Saturdays. And then I'm in a new show. I think I could talk about it because someone kind of spoiled it. I don't know. I think we're fine. There's a Twitter for it. So I'm on Second Star to the Right, which is like a thing that I think is a little not Peter Pan, but like it has like themes of that.
Or lands, yeah.
Feywilds, yeah, Neverland and stuff. I'm not familiar with that stuff. Didn't grow up on any of it, so I'm learning as I go. I'll be on that. I think we'll let y'all know when that drops, but I am going to be on that. And another project I can't talk about, but I am everywhere and anywhere, and I play Magic the Gathering, and I do FPS games, and I just do lots of things, and I'm really busy, but if you want to find me on Twitter. If you want to get a hold of me, find me on Twitter.
And the wonderful, amazing creator of this game,
I'm Joe. Normally Jessica everywhere else on the internet, but if I'm in the presence of another Jess, I allow them to have the name and I go by Joe to save everybody the trouble and confusion. You can find me on Twitter and pretty much anywhere on the internet as Little Cup of Joe. I am on Twitch as a streamer. I stream late at nights, 9 p.m. Pacific time, from Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I play Otome games and I voice act a bunch of them. I am a voice actor professionally, so you can hear me in some video games and things. And when I have free time, I occasionally write a game or two. So yeah, that's me.
thank you so much. If you want to go from this extreme, cute, sweet wholesomeness to Jess's opposite end, I have also been lucky enough to showcase, not on this channel, on my own channel, their extreme horror game, which is similarly easy to jump into, fun to play. You can play it with a GM, without a GM, and it is terrifying and delightful. There are rules around how you all may die, just so you know. It's really good. And check out Jess's games over on itch.io. They're wonderful.
Joe does
9 hours 22 spirits is still super duper in beta, so you can get it for free. Please play it and tell me what's wrong with it.
Joe specializes in two things: trauma and therapy. So there's the trauma horror, and then there's therapy, the Land Whispers.
That's good.
You know
That's
what I
good.
mean?
Play them back to back for extra fun.
Yeah.
Which order is up to you.
Oh my god, so good. That's so perfect. It's true. But yeah, y'all, thank you so much for coming on and being part of the season finale of Indie Showcase. Thank you so much, everyone who has been here for this episode, for the other episodes. Don't forget to check out the YouTube if you haven't already, because we have been lucky enough to get to showcase a lot of different wonderful indie games with a lot of great, amazing people, and it's all there in a nice, neat little YouTube playlist for you to check out. So do go check it out. Oh, giveaway is gonna be revealed. Drum roll. I see. I'm waiting for it to come up in the chat now. It's this is so anticlimactic. I'm so sorry.
It's
Damn it!
The Red Justice!
Hey!
Heck yeah! Red, go ahead and hit up B in chat. B, there's Red. You found her. And 3 months of Roll20 Pro. Premium
three
Pro.
whole months.
Yeah, it's gonna be heckin' awesome. Enjoy.
Heyo.
That's Prince's wife. I'm like, I know who that is.
Victory
You're
for
like,
the family.
That's rating right there.
Perfect. So yeah, thank you so much for being with us
I
for
have
this.
the game, girl.
I'm Jess, one of your producers. The other wonderful, amazing producer is in chat right now, running the giveaways and doing all the commands and all the things. B Zelda,
They're
please.
awesome.
Please check them out. They're wonderful and amazing. Check out all these amazing folks who were here today. Check out this heckin' cool game that we played. If somehow you don't already have a Roll20 account, go get one. They're free and they're awesome. There's so much cool stuff you can do with them. So go do that. If you want to find me, I am go_JG in most of the places online, except where they wouldn't let me have that name, and then I'm probably Go Jess. Because, you know, I like to cheer myself on. Go Jess. Anyways, thank you all so heckin' much. We're actually gonna raid a Roll20 Spotlight team, because they're also playing indie games today. Oddly enough, they're playing an indie game by another Jess. Me. They're playing my indie game right now, so we're gonna go over there. So stick around for another wonderful indie game, and we're gonna do that. But thank you all so heckin' much. Please take care out there, have lots of fun, and hopefully we'll see you all soon again for more heckin' games. So bye everyone.
Thank you.
Bye, friends.
Bye, y'all.